Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great ultra rare Class B camper van from Parkway RV Center. Today we're looking at a 2000 model Leisure Travel. This is a Class B camper van. This was a local vehicle. We bought it. A couple had bought it new. Lived right here in Ringgold, Georgia, and they had, unfortunately, their health and age has gotten too much for them to use it anymore. So we bought it from them. This is a nice van. These are very, very hard to find. Only has 48,000 miles, folks. These small Class B camper vans like this normally have well over 100,000 miles because people use these a lot more than the big ones. You can park it in a regular parking spot. It's a wide body. Got the Onan generator running right now. It's got the 5.9 liter Magnum V-8, the 360 cubic inch. Dash air's ice cold. Got an awning. Folks, these things are 6 figures new. These Leisure Travels are very, very high-end vans, are even higher up as far as price and quality than the Road Trek. It's an LTV4A. Now, folks, I want to point out one thing. This has been off for a while. I've actually got a hold of Leisure Travel and ordered it. They're all the way from Canada. This panel for this. Keep in mind, though, today's August 1st. This thing's going to sell, of course, the next day or two. It's going to be about 7 to 10 days before I get this part in. So keep that in mind if you buy this thing, which I have no doubt this will sell well before then. But that part's not going to be in till about, let's just say, August 10th to be sure. But, folks, this is a nice, clean van. Tires look like brand new. They're just a couple of years old. I mean, look at the outside. They've kept this thing covered up when they weren't using it. They weren't smokers. They didn't have pets. I mean, this is about as nice as you're ever going to find a 2000 model Class B camper van. It's got the generator, under 50,000 miles. Everything on this thing works, folks. I'm talking about down to every last light bulb. We're still going to check it out, of course, but you know, when we sell it, like we do all of our RVs up to our 138-point inspection. But, folks, I'm going to tell you right now, this is something that we should have to do a thing to. Everything should be perfect. I wish I could find a lot full of vans like this. But these, as many of you know, there's nothing harder to find on the used market as a Class B camper van. And these things new cost as much or more than many Class A motorhomes. Everybody loves these. They're easy to drive. You can park them. You can drive this. If you're a teenage driver, you can drive and park this. If you're in your 80s and 90s and able to drive a car, you can drive this motorhome. I mean, this is one of those RVs that virtually anybody could have a use for. It's a perfect couples motorhome. They get great mileage. I mean, you're talking about 15 miles a gallon or better if you drive it right. It's only 20 feet long. Folks, this is shorter than a F-150, is a standard F-150 pickup truck with a crew cab. Shorter than the millions of F-150s you see driving around, or Chevy 4-door trucks or Dodges. This is actually shorter than those, but look what you get, folks. Good looking van, Leisure Travel, built up in Canada, very well insulated RVs. Not cheap. I mean, like I said, these cost more than a Road Trek or a Coach House or any of the other ones, but a great quality van, something that's going to last you for a long time. Folks, this unit does have the 4 captain's chairs. These 4 captain's chairs will make 2 single beds. You you swivel the front chairs around. This is all flex steel furniture, by the way. These back chairs lay down flat, and it gives you 2 single beds. And then you got a power sleeper sofa in the back that makes a full-size bed. This unit, folks, I mean, there's nothing to pick about it. There's nothing to complain about it. I promise you, folks, you're not going to find a 2000 model in nicer condition than this anywhere else, especially for $24,900. Let's look inside, because I'm going to get out of this heat anyway. Folks, as I step inside here, like I said, no smoke or pet odors. Everything in here is all original. There's no excuses for it. When you see this thing in person, you're going to be very shocked, folks, how nice it is. Here in the front, like I said, the dash air works great. The motor cranks up, runs, drives perfectly. No check engine lights. 48,000 miles, folks. A 2000 model with 48,000 miles. Very, very rare on these little vans. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors, glass is perfect. Generator's only got 694 hours on it. It's got the ride air suspension with the built-in air compressor, so you don't have to hook it up to an external air line to adjust the firmness or softness of your ride. You know, you always firm them up if you're going to tow something behind it, and it does have the trailer hitch. It's got that 360 cubic inch V8, going to give you plenty of power. The cruise works great. The dash air works great. I mean, this is a nice little van, folks. As we step back, all the tables are included. It's got a table that sets up right here where you have eating service for 4 people, plus the rear sofa that makes a bed has an additional table, and they're all in the bathroom, so you can actually have eating service for more. Got a side kitchen, built-in coffee maker. Of course, here's your monitor panel, everything right here. This is a 2-way, I believe, RV refrigerator. Let's see here. Folks, this is actually a 3-way. So this refrigerator can run off propane, it can run off electricity, or if you're driving down the road, you don't want to be stopped with it running like this, but it'll also run off of DC power, battery power. Now keep in mind, folks, most of the time, if you're not going to run your generator, you're going to run it on propane, because those DC power, it will not get that cold, but it will get very cold on AC or LP. Stovetop. Folks, look at this, folks. Never been cooked on. Not even any discoloration in the eyes at all. As soon as you light this thing, it's going to discolor. This thing has never been lit, folks. And which they told me they've only used a microwave in it. And it's got the microwave over here, the Samsung microwave. Here in the back, this sofa folds down, makes a bed. You've got a roof air that's ice cold. You've got a fully enclosed side bathroom. And folks, this RV has never had a shower taking in it. They use this just for the bathroom. They didn't use it for the shower. But it does have a shower. This wooden floor comes up. There's a shower pan underneath it. And of course they took the shower curtain out. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry, folks. It's got a shield that sets up to keep the water out from everywhere. Every one of these things is different, I tell you. That you can have 2000 model leisure travels, and there'll be something different about each one to the next. Both your tables are in here for your sofa and your up there in the front cab. You've got a fold down sink. Everything's enclosed here on the side, but it does have the shower. Everything closes up when you don't need it. You know, folks, for a couple, or even for 2 couples, I mean, this might be cramped with 4 people, but if you just wanted a good traveling van, look at this, folks. You can seat 4 people up front, 2 or 3 more back here, have a bathroom, a kitchen to cook. Man, this would be a great this would be a great traveling van, even if you didn't use it to spend the night. Because you could carry 2 other couples with you. You can travel, go to the casinos, go wherever you want to go. Have a good traveling van that go for a stop somewhere, have a picnic. I mean, this is a kind of vehicle that even if you don't use it for camping, folks, will be an awesome traveling vehicle. This unit is only $24,900, will trade. We do have financing with interest rates as low as 3% with approved credit and down payment. Folks, I don't keep these very long. I only get a few of these in a year. I go through about 20 to 30 Class A's and 20 to 30 Class C's for every one of these Class B's I get in. And for those of you who've been looking for these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's not maybe 6 or 7 of these vans for sale nationwide right now in this price range, much less with a generator and under 50,000 miles, folks. They don't get any nicer than this in this price range. Very nice, clean van. Like I said, we're going to go through up to our 138-point inspection, but I will tell you right now, folks, from the way the people kept this camper van, the way they stored it, they own several RVs. I have no doubt in my mind that this thing right here, you could just jump in it and go, and everything on it will work perfectly. Of course, I'm not an RV tech, but I'm going to tell you right now, I cranked the generator up, turned everything on, everything came on perfectly. Like I said, the only thing we had to do was order that vent outside, that vent cover. I've got coming from Leisure Travel up in Canada, so don't worry about that. It's going to look perfectly. It's going to be the same thing that was on it when it was new. And like I said, give me about 7 to 10 days to get that party, and after that, this thing will be ready to go. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Folks, not even the padded headliner is drooping any. It's all fiberglass roof. I mean, this is virtually as nice as one of these as you're going to find for this price. Give us a call. We take trade-ins. Like I said, we have financing available with approved credit. $24.9, folks, is the out-the-door price. It's not $24.9 plus $2,100 freight fee plus a $300 dock fee, a $800 prep fee. You know, these other RV dealers, folks, they add several $1,000s in fees on top of the advertised price on every used RV they sell. So anytime you deal with a dealership, get the out-the-door price before you make a final decision, because you're going to be shocked at how many thousands of dollars these other dealerships add to their advertised price. Well, folks, our advertised price is the out-the-door price. Now, if you're a Georgia resident, of course, you'll pay sales tax on top of the $24.9. If you're coming from out of state, like most of you will, you'll pay the sales tax in your home state when you title this RV. We don't collect sales tax from any state except when you come from Georgia, since we're a Georgia dealer. So it's out the door. It's going to include that inspection. It's going to include your starter kit, a personalized demonstration by one of my certified RV techs. It's going to show you everything on it works. You're going to get some instructional DVDs, and we'll spend as much time with you as we need to show you how to operate it, show you how to use everything in this camper van. You're going to be very, very pleased in person when you see it. You're going to drive this thing. You're going to love the way it rides and drives. That 360's got plenty of power. That Onan generator runs perfectly. I mean, there's no fault to this van at all that I can find. I mean, this will do everything a 2017 model will do, except this one will save you about $100,000 over what a brand new one costs. $100 grand, folks. So give us a call. This one's going to sell quick. If this video is more than 3 or 4 days old, don't be surprised this unit's already got a deposit on it. And please, please, folks, before you drive any distance down here, call ahead, make an appointment with our salespeople. This allows us to be able to contact you if this unit sells before you can get down here to look at it. Plus, it gives us also the chance to run the generator or plug this unit up to power, have the air on, have it cooled off for you so you can check it out, spend some time in it without sweating to death. It's 97 degrees a high here in northwest Georgia, so, and the humidity is way, way on up there. So rest assured, folks, anytime you can call ahead, make an appointment. If you're coming to look at a particular unit, just give us a day or two notice. We'll have the unit hooked up to power, have the air on, have it nice and cool for you, so you're not you don't lose 5 pounds in sweat just from going inside of it. But folks, I'm going to tell you, this is a nice unit, going to sell quickly. Going on eBay, it's going on about 20 other different websites. I look for this thing in the next 24 to 48 hours to either be paid for or have a deposit on it. So call ahead, make an appointment. You can see it on eBay. Make sure you call before you click the buy it now. This unit is a haggle-free price, because there are not any of these around here with 50,000 miles in a generator for this price anywhere. Thank you for watching, and give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. There's your books and manuals too. That's getting to be a hard thing to find. You can see the seats are perfect. 423-605-6747 is our after-hours sales number. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, and you can see our inventory at parkwayrvcenter.com or .net. They're both mobile friendly, very easy to use. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You get email notifications every time I post a video, because sometimes it may be a day or so after posting the video before I can post it online. So it gives you kind of a heads up on everything that comes in. And folks, you never know what I'm going to put on our website or do a video on from one day to the next. I might do a Class B today and do a 45-foot Class A tomorrow, diesel. Or I might do a 19-foot Class C. You just never know from one day to the next what I'm going to put on. So, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. This way you get first shot at it. You're going to be very impressed with this leisure travel. Give us a call, drop us an email. Better yet, come visit us here in beautiful Ringo, Georgia. Check this one out while it lasts. Remember, folks, no extra fees, no commission salespeople, no sales pressure, no games, no gimmicks. We've been in business over 48 years. We sell over 500 plus used RVs a year, and we specialize in these little camper vans. We sell every one of these we get in within 2 to 3 days at the most. I have people, probably 50, 60 sets of customers to call back on every one of these we get in. So I still post them online, but we call them back too. But keep in mind, folks, the first one to leave a deposit on it gets it. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringo, Georgia. If you want to fly in, like we have several customers a week do, we'll pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours, bring you back here. After the RV's been gone through, my RV techs will go through it with you, show you everything works on it, do some paperwork, send you on, folks. If you want to have us deliver it, we deliver anywhere in the United States. We have no problem delivering this van, just like it sits, of course, after it's been checked out. And my drivers will take it to you anywhere in the country. You pay whatever it costs us to bring it to you and get my driver back home. And folks, don't think we haven't delivered, folks, because we've actually sold RVs to all 50 states, including multiple sales to Alaska and Hawaii. We've delivered to most of those states. I mean, I just got a driver back from Southern California. You know, I'm real big. I sell a lot of RVs on the West Coast because the prices over there are $10,000, $12,000 more than they are here. So we have a lot of customers from the West Coast that drive or fly 2,500 miles or so to Ringo, Georgia to buy RVs, because even after travel expenses, we're still saving them several $1,000s, and they're getting a nice trip out of it too. So folks, give us a call. You can be glad you did. No commission salespeople, so no games. Everybody here works together. You're going to love it. You're going to love the way we do business. That's why we've been doing it like this for almost half a century. That's why we've sold tens of thousands of RVs, folks, because of our prices and our customer service. Thank you for watching my video. Like I said, I look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringo, Georgia.